Alright, we are back with more Our Darker Purpose. We managed to beat the Chapter 1 boss on our first try, so let's try to keep that good luck going. I think this is the same. No, this is different. Every time a Cordy awoke under the bookcase, of course, the school was different. The Edgewood Home for Lost Children is an uncertain place, and the hallways reorganize themselves in a variety of patterns. Strange things still danced on the chalkboards and sloshed in pots of stew, and somewhere Goneril still paced impatiently on an upper floor. This time, however, new creatures awaited her in the darkness. Cordy recalled only the classroom. Memories can be reset, if not destroyed. Certain teachings, however, remained. We were under the impression that this story was over. We can't tell you how pleased we are to hear more of this doubtless fascinating tale. We eagerly await a swift conclusion. So it says every time a Cordy, not every time Cordy. So I'm not sure if we have a Groundhog Day scenario going on where we keep reliving it, or if a new Cordy is born every time we either die or complete what we set out to do. All right, that is the boss room. Okay, this slows enemies for 2 seconds upon use. Seemed kinda meh, but we'll take it. Yikes. We can't afford anything, so let's not even hurt ourselves by looking at it. Not sure why the suitcases are animated. Alright, that is our champion of the floor. Yikes, I am just taking bad damage. I must be overconfident from the last run. Okay, I think that's the projectile slowing field, if I'm not mistaken. They always fire at the same intervals, the trash can guys. So 15 life, more likely to drop juice boxes, 5% move speed, and double the likelihood of a memory room. I'm going to go with the move speed just because since we're still on the first floor and it doubles the likelihood of a memory room per floor, whatever that is, we're going to get more chances at that. I'm guessing a memory room is like an item room. So it's probably the one with the chalkboards and the spike balls. Alright, this is different. The obsolete operator. So it looks like he puts like his, not tentacles, but like electric wires in the ground and attacks us from below. I was just about to say how easy this was, then I took damage. But it wasn't from the boss, it was from the Caltrops girls. Alright, that was pretty simple. Edgewood students may not use the house elevator under any circumstances. Instead of a control panel, a freestanding mechanical creature waits inside the car and controls its movements. It is unclear whether the elevator's creators installed the operator as well, or if the device somehow sprouted organically from the collection of gears and fan belts and wires beneath the car. The appearance of new elevator doors in various points of the manor, and attendant cracks and groaning sounds, suggest that the elevator is pushing itself through the house like a root system. Some insist that the muffled rasping coming from the walls is the operator sobbing. Oh, why is he sobbing? Okay, we can enter a pitch black floor? Or a landmarked floor, what does that mean? This floor is of historical significance. Please do not be alarmed by student archival teams. The lights are broken on this floor. The Edgewood Egalitarian dispensary devices are frightened and providing discounts. Interesting, okay, I kind of want to know what the student archival teams are, but getting a discount at the vending machines also sounds good, so let's give it a shot. This may have been a mistake. This is very dark. Probably going to take extra damage this floor because of it. Ooh, and there it is. Yeah, should have gone with the student archival teams. That's that's a lot better than being in the dark. Yeah, you can't really see where she is exactly until you get pretty close. That looks quite grotesque, whatever it is. Goblet of Yesterdayers. So that might be based on that that boss we fought. And what did it say it did? So it shoots like little orbitals out that destroy furniture? I'm gonna go with that, because I'm not a fan of the slow enemies for 2 seconds. Juice box, chalk buff. I'm not a huge fan of the chalk, because it's like you only get one of them, and it just like does some damage. So I'm going to be avoiding those. I'm definitely not going to buy chalk. 25% attack speed and slightly alters shot angle, or 10% crit chance. We're going to try to buy one of those if we can muster up some more coins. Whoa! He's kind of jumped out of the darkness there. You know, I never thought I'd be thankful for the stoves with the homing fire. Alright, that is the boss. Oh, jeez. It's one thing being, like, hit by an enemy projectile, but walking on something that you can clearly see on the ground is kind of bogus. 50 life or 20 base move speed. I mean, life is good, but I don't like taking it because you're not going to win by taking more hits, because they're just going to hit you more. You need a way to actually counteract your opponent. So I'm going to go with the movement speed, and hopefully just take less damage because of it. I think this is what counts as a memory room, but I could be mistaken. Okay, that's the sketchy stake that heals us every floor. Alright, that's a juice box. I took damage to get it because I'm impatient. Okay, that is the entire floor minus the boss, so let's buy something from our vending machine. Trust Walk Blindfold or Gold Star. What does slightly altered shot angle mean? Does that mean I'm going to shoot like down or diagonally or something? I don't know if any of these items are good, but the fact that we get a discount on the dark floor makes me want to buy it. It's just like real life, where even if you don't need something, the fact that it's on sale makes you want to buy it. So we're going to go with that. Alright, so it gives our shots a little bit of a spread. Hopefully that won't hurt us too much. Okay, we should know how to deal with this guy. We fought him once before. I'm gonna blame that one on the darkness. In fact, I'm gonna blame every bit of bad damage on the darkness, because that makes me look better. I think if we get below him, we can... Or not. Okay. Simple enough. No strategy and no skill. That describes me perfectly. Okay, landmark. Student archival teams. Gluttonous. The shrieks and yammering up ahead suggest that the inhabitants have discovered and pillaged one of Edgewood's secret juice box cabinets. An underlit. No, thank you. Okay. Again, I want to see the student archival teams. But extra juice boxes just seems like the way to go. What's the difference between the arrowhead and the skull? Okay, the arrowhead is Brogs and the skull is a wound ward, so I'm guessing that means different enemy types. Alright, so Brogs is like the anime hair charging guys, and the garbage can men, and the animated suitcases. Wound warts, I guess, is the sweater vest eraser dudes. And the freakishly tall junior high girls. I think the Trust Walk blindfold is pretty good. We get a little bit of spread, but I am noticing the attack speed. Destroyed in a very short amount. Okay, we're good. What is this? Rolling produces flames. Alright, so I'm guessing that does damage to anything it touches, as flames are wont to do. When I'm hearing bad things about the stew, where everyone carries the old stew, how bad could it possibly be? Well, I think we've seen how bad the old stew can be. Alright, that is our champion. Kind of want to get up right by him directly. Old Smoky. This is plus 50% experience. That seems very good. Alright, that is a big boy. I don't think your arms are supposed to be 3 times as long as your legs. We are going to attempt to collect all of these coins. Ah, that was disappointing. I think this is one of the easier enemy types. It just throws a chair to your current position. So it looks like these also have like the scruffy haired charger guys, but they have like these ruffled collars that looks like King Louis of France or something. I don't know if that's Renaissance or Baroque, but you know what I'm getting at. Okay, plus 10% attack speed and deal 30% more damage when below 20% life. I never want to be below 20% life. So let's just go with a straight 20 damage. Okay, so with 8 coins, stolen seconds, on use, refills juice boxes to maximum, consumes seconds. So I'm guessing we'll get like all 4 of our juice boxes refilled if we're at 0, but it consumes the item on use. Summons gale winds on use, and musical notes can be heard at the end of a roll. Empowers juice boxes. I'm gonna try the empowers juice boxes. I'm guessing that's gonna give us extra healing on every juice box use. And it's pretty cheap. The use item we have now seems mostly good for just destroying objects. I don't think I've seen it hit anything yet, or hit any enemy yet. Wait, no, that's not a ruffled collar. That's like a dog chain. So I think like the wound warts like took some of the brogs as slaves then or something. Okay. I think we're fighting a refrigerator. Oh. I think we go this way. Alright, so it creates ice cube mazes to defend itself. Oh, I wonder if we can use our goblet to, like, break a hole through the maze. Hopefully this is the right way. We're gonna... yeah, it is. Oh, that was close. Defeat the frozen few without failing a maze once. Nice. I guess we're gonna go ahead and go down. Happy it survived. Apparently I'm an it. Okay, I think this is the chapter 1 boss, because we only have the one option and it's a big animal skull. If anything, we should do even better against her this time, because we know exactly what to expect. Oh, it seems the goblet orbitals just keep going until they hit something. That guy is new. So he just throws a globe at you. Tabula rasa. Should have made it like a play on words. It should have been tabula rasa or something, because he slaps the erasers together. That looks like a book. Oh, shoot! I pressed the wrong button. And there goes my one chalk that I never use. My manuscript, on use, converts next 3 attacks to flurries of paper. We're gonna go with that, because it seems interesting. Seems good. Oh, except now we got this. Let's try it out. Okay. I mean, I like both of them, and they're both new, so I want to try them both out, but I like the persistent tornado. Like, it just keeps going. It destroys items, and I'm guessing whatever touches it will take damage too. Yes, indeed. So we're in a pretty good spot. We can't even use a juice box because we're at full health, and we have one lying on the ground. strange week. Indeed, sir. More disembodied living arms than usual. Quite more, sir. How curious. I thought he was gonna say indeed, sir, again or something. It is this man again. He has like a horse head or a boulder for a head or something. And these guys are just like the dream team here. We got like a hand and the eraser guy just putting this on lockdown. I don't want to find out what happens if that guy gets me. Okay, 25 life, and juice boxes permanently increase health by 4. That seems good. Minus 10% base move speed and 8 tokens. I mean, I want tokens, but I don't want to cripple myself to do it, so we're gonna go with this, and the more juice boxes we use, the more benefit we get, basically. I'm really digging the tornado. Much better use item than the slowing thing we got stuck with. Thank you for the coin. Yeah, for some reason I thought these guys had like a ruffled, you know, Renaissance period collar or something. Like he was Galileo the scientist. Let's see what we can afford. We don't need to buy juice boxes. Wow, doubles experience received. I would really like that, but we do not have the money. Fragile glassware, max crit chance. Broken after taking 80 damage. So I guess every shot's a critical hit, but it's temporary. And these are like Taco Bell hot sauce packets. So if you remember to use your juice boxes while enemies are around, it'll deal damage to them, I guess. I don't know if we're going to get to 15 coins. Since we have the juice box synergy, I kind of want to go all in on the juice boxes. I just imagine like the ring girl or the grudge girl being on the other side of these hands. This is probably the wrong play, but I'm gonna take damage once on purpose and get my like permanent 4 health. Has that thing come back? The thing that lives under you, sir? Yeah. With the teeth sticking up from the lower jaw? No, the other one. Spikes for hands, you know. Aha, no, sir. Okay. I'm seeing 2 items, but I think those are use items we had to leave behind. Okay, based on last time, I think the proper way to fight this boss is to take care of all of the small shacks first, and then focus on the main boss. I think it'll go a little bit smoother if we do that. I don't think we can touch those clouds. Alright, one more to go down here. The flames when you roll is actually pretty good for enemies that chase you. Because you roll away from them and they just walk right into it. Actually, I think getting rid of this shack is prudent, because it spawns the ruffled collar dude. Sorry, spiked collar dude. I don't think we've been hit yet. Oh boy, okay. That was close. So Goneril pops out at about half health, it seems. See, she can, like, become the Tasmanian Devil and do a tornado thing, but I can shoot a tornado, so I think we got her beat. Ouch. That map is in the way, too. Are those, like, judge hammers or gavels, or... I guess they're like croquet mallets. Alright, that went pretty well. Twice the trouble, defeat Goneril twice, reward Goneril's mallet unlock. Nice. This is different. Okay. The cowering Woundworts emerged from the remains of their fortress to see Cordy standing over their former leader. They threw down their globes and chairs and erasers to see what the terrible girl would do next. Cordy seemed to hesitate for a moment, as if she were trying to find a memory. Then she pushed quietly through their ranks, walking towards the next flight of stairs. And here one might think that the Woundworts would be ashamed and forget their old ways, and pledged to help her on her journey. Unfortunately, being Woundworts, they were more prone to hatred and anger. They swore to avenge Goneril and to hunt Cordy up through every floor of the orphanage, or at least as high as they felt comfortable going. The Capulets lived among them, after all, and even Woundworts aren't altogether stupid. Okay. So we definitely have a, like either a Groundhog Day or a Matrix thing going on, where every time we have to awake under the bookcase, but then things might change every time we go through the orphanage. I thought it was like a school, but I guess it's an orphanage/school. Alright, so we move on. Okay. So too small, gluttonous, or pitch black. That's a different symbol, so that's controlled by the Capulets. I'm interested to see the Capulets, but gluttonous will give us extra juice boxes, and we have a juice box synergy going on, where every time we use one, we get permanent health. So we're definitely going with the gluttonous floor. There are a lot of hands in here. Okay, let me get hit. How did that not hit me? Okay. Like the one time I'll actually complain that the hand didn't hit me, I guess. Alright, going behind that guy was a mistake. This guy was scary before, but I just know you have to roll when he does that. That guy is still scary, though. I don't know what Closet Man does. It doesn't look like he takes damage, and he just repeatedly comes out of the closet. I mean, usually coming out of the closet once is enough, but this guy just keeps coming out. Juicebox is now slow time temporarily. I don't like it. Seems situational. I can't unsee the ruffled collar. I'm just gonna call him Ruffled Collar Boys. So tell me about your theory again. The broken clock theory, sir? No teachers or anything? Yes, sir. The students only need to believe that the teachers left, I think. Why? Because they need to believe they control the school, sir. And why is that? They need to believe that they remain here by choice, sir. Interesting. So maybe the administrators are doing some sort of experiment? I mean, you'd think it'd take a little bit longer for, you know, kids to rebel and form, you know, post-apocalyptic Mad Max gangs. It'd be kind to give that student advice. The one over there, sir? Quite. That one exactly. Indeed, I will tell her it is recommended to avoid projectiles. Thank you. Oh, jolly good. That was a stellar piece of advice. I think I've only worn a sweater once in my life. Alright, plus 50 life, minus 20 attack speed, but plus 3 juice boxes, juice box capacity. Even with the juice box energy we have, I really don't want to weaken myself to get anything. So we're just going to go with the straight 50 life. I'd rather have bonus damage or bonus attack speed, but I'll take it. Rooms are getting a little bit harder. His sweater looks really cozy, and it fits his massive gorilla arms. Yeah, the rolling flames really make short work of those guys. Yeah, the gluttonous floors are extremely generous with the juice boxes. Okay, chalk. Move speed bonuses also apply to attack range. Interesting. I don't know if we got any move speed bonuses. Sudsy's Ice Tray. Enemies shatter when destroyed. Okay. Edgewood Hall Pass. 100% dodge on first attack every room. That seems amazing, honestly. So against a boss, it won't be that great, because it just avoids the first of, you know, many hits you might take. But I mean, as you're exploring a floor normally, being able to avoid the first hit of every room seems amazing. So we're gonna see if we can get 3 more coins. If not, we might try out the Ice Tray. That was the juice box slowing time, I believe. We have more boxes than we know what to do with. Okay, we have a couple more rooms to explore. And we need 3 more coins. There's 1. I'm forgetting to use my tornado. Since we have so many juice boxes laying around, let's see in a controlled environment what the Horsehead Closet Man does. Since we're going to use a juice box anyway to heal up. Hello. Never mind then. We did not get our 3 coins. Let us try something else. Enemy shatter when destroyed. Let's give it a shot. I really wanted that hall pass though. It seemed really good. I'm gonna get hit on purpose real quick. The smart thing to do would be to face the boss, then come back. Because we're in unknown territory right now. But I don't want to backtrack that far. So let's do that. And again, the reason I'm doing that is because we took a perk that said that every time we drink juice, we get a permanent 4 health, so I'm trying to stack that up as much as possible. So I don't want to leave any juice box laying on the floor, even if we don't need it. Avoid the Grudge Girl hands. And let's fight our boss. Sindar's Timekeeper. So it looks like you just have to stay in the gap of the cogs. Seems simple enough. Probably eat my words. Alright, then they shoot fire. The blue bubbles will speed up time while you're in them, which is, you know, good for getting more shots off, I guess. Keep forgetting to use the tornado. It's getting a little bit faster. Oh boy. It's not too bad. Just don't let them spawn on top of you and shoot fire like directly in your face. Oh boy, I don't like when 2 arms coincide. Seems very difficult to dodge in that case. Oh my gosh. How is anybody supposed to dodge this? This is ridiculous. Alright, we got him. Sindar's Timekeeper. Rumor has it that an orphan named Sindar was deposited on the steps of Edgewood alongside a magnificent grandfather clock. Although none of the groundskeepers could get the clock to start, the administrators declared that it deserved a place of honor at the center of one of the largest halls in the manor. No one noticed the thin chain that gradually emerged from its front compartment over the years, wrapping itself around desks and tables, and extending through the air ducts that link one room to another. That seems like something that would be very noticeable. The grandfather clock started at the instant it hooked around Sindar's foot, dragging him horribly through the house before he was pulled into the machinery. The administrators deny almost every element of this story, but also refuse to tell students what actually happened to the clock in the main hall. Well, it became a very difficult boss. Okay. We are done with this floor. A D? I mean, that boss was kind of hard, so I couldn't really avoid taking hits. Okay, Underlit or Gluttonous? The choice is obviously Gluttonous. But we are going to get to see the Capulets. Okay, we have Blindfold Totem Pole Head Invisible Man that has telekinesis. And is just chasing us with desks. Then we have like these guys from Castaway floating on doors, except they're in the air instead of on water. So these guys are much more magical than the preceding, like, sects, I guess you would call them. Alright, this is our champion. And he shoots 4 ice balls at us. Use my tornado. The tornado isn't super accurate because it just kind of meanders around the room, but it's kind of like a shoot and forget thing. Ouch. That looks kind of like Elgyem or Beheeyem, the Pokemon, for some reason. It's a use item. Emanates ghostly music. Hallowed Day's Call. Okay, I'm guessing the notes deal damage. I really dislike that it makes the lights go on and off. And I'm kind of attached to the tornado, so we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna stick with the tornado. Alright, so it looks like these guys enslave the anime hair Brog dudes too. But they put him in a straitjacket instead. Survive for... okay. Seems easy enough. Okay. Oh! The hands do not go away. Nor does the fire. Get it and go. Looked like a chalk upgrade. I didn't quite see it. So we have 1 chalk again, hooray. And I'm guessing it does something else. Alright. Okay. So these guys, when their shields are up, they're immune and they reflect your shots. The enemy shattering seems kind of mediocre, to be honest. I mean, the coolest thing about it is that our shots are dark blue now, but other than that, I kind of regret buying it and not saving my money instead. These guys have the same weird horse heads as... oh wait, it's like a golf hat or whatever you call those things. Like, it looked like a rock, but it's the same thing the closet guys have. So the closet guys are just kind of invisible. Okay, so Closet Man does not do damage, he just holds you in place. So when there's other enemies around, you don't don't want it to happen. These guys are kind of hard to hit, to be honest. They move away from you, and then the hands protect them, so they got, like, teamwork making the dream work over here. Tornado. Destroys furniture. Why aren't I using it? Okay. It's a little bit tricky. The shot angle alteration from that blindfold we got a long time ago, it is hurting me a little bit. Oh, he said something, but I missed it. Alright, can we afford anything? Yes, we can. Merit Slippers. 18 straight kills without using juice awards plus 15% dodge. That seems like it's, you know, will increase progressively throughout the floors. Sharp Pointy Gift adds shots when not moving and under 25% and 10% health. Adds shots seems good. I don't want a chalk item. This seems like it would have been very good if we got it a little bit earlier, because it could have been... basically could have been stacking over and over again. I'd really like to see the increased shots. Okay, so when we're not moving, we literally shoot 2 shots. So I'm assuming that means double damage if we hit both of them. Wait. Just a sec. I'm an idiot. Okay, not a fan of that item. Okay, so you have to meet all 3 of those. Or at least 2 of them, I guess. So you need to not be moving, and you need to be under 25% health. Which is bad. So effectively it does nothing. We know to never buy that item in the future. We should have taken the Merit Slippers. Yeah, that grandfather clock really beat us up. I didn't realize how low we were on health until that item worked. I thought, like, we could get lots of extra shots, so, like, if we didn't move, and then we got more if the other conditions were met, but no. Ah, shoot. I might actually buy a juice. I mean, until they have, you know, Starbucks iced vanilla lattes in there, we're gonna have to buy juice. Plus 10 damage, and drinking juice boxes permanently increases damage by 3. That seems amazing. Plus 5% attack speed and 50% likelihood of an additional champion spawn per floor. That would be really good if we got it earlier, because in every floor we could potentially be getting more items. But I'm going to go all in on the juice box synergies. So every time I use a juice box, now I get 4 permanent health. And on top of that, I get 3 permanent damage. So we're gonna actually go back to the machine and try to... Let's just use our juice boxes to get up to as close to full health as we can. And then buy a backup juice box. Yeah, that grandfather clock really hurt me bad. I don't think we actually would have beat that boss if I didn't have so much health. Alright, here we go. The friendly footstools. So it's a massive centipede or millipede, but made out of ottomans. He seems pretty tame so far. That's what I said about the clock. And proceeded to get wailed on. That was my bad. I think he gets faster as he takes damage. Oh boy, okay. Let's not be in front of him when he starts moving. He also only takes damage in the head. Aye. Aye, aye, aye. Not as bad as the grandfather clock. Friendly footstools. Some students claim that they've awoken to a cacophony of muffled clacking noises and low shapes moving through the dormitories. While these reports are generally ridiculed or ignored, it is true that the footstools seem to disappear as quickly as the groundskeepers can replace them. One theory is that the administrators have devised some kind of hideous creature tasked with enforcing curfews. A minority believe that Ragged may be responsible, noting the hundreds of dozens of disjointed snake diagrams that have been observed in her notebooks. This last argument seems far-fetched, given the strict house regulations about attempting to communicate with Edgewood's furniture. Okay. If you can dodge a footstool, defeat the friendly stools without taking damage. He didn't seem that bad, to be honest. This guy... I do not like this guy, but this guy wasn't that bad. Yeah, I guess we're just going down. We're going up. We don't go down in this game. So I'm guessing based on the bull skull, this is the second chapter boss. The staircase ahead abruptly changes from wood to stone halfway up, indicating a terrace floor. The terraces are a recreational area for the students, where they can admire the sweeping vistas and the carnivorous flowers that line the balconies. Birds of prey are seldom seen at these altitudes, and any event can only carry off one child at a time. Edgewood's various seasonal festivities generally take place on the terraces, to the dismay of the attendees. The steps are covered in arcane chalk symbols. Don't worry, they are likely benign. The Capulets are known for making their fellow students feel welcome. That is not true. I do not feel welcome at all. Someone who really likes demonic forces and sparkles is uncomfortably close. Okay, it's my bet that since the first floor was Goneril, the strong one, this is probably Reagan, the charismatic one. Whoa. I think the potato projectile slowing field is very good. It's probably prevented me from taking quite a bit of damage without me even noticing. Okay. No reason to shoot her while she's having her shield up. Oh, jeez. I stepped right on the tendrils. Oh, okay. The tornado destroying those rocks was actually very bad for us that time. I'm not digging the plants, not gonna lie. The plants are kind of jerks. Also, when the enemies shatter, sometimes, you know, oftentimes I think that the shatter shards are actually like hostile projectiles, and I try to dodge them. Okay. This guy does not seem like a lot of fun. Oh my god. I do not like this guy. Let's destroy the non-champion version first, if we can even focus that much. Alright, this is my least favorite enemy that has spawned thus far. Unfortunately, we have no juice boxes and we're kind of hemorrhaging health at this point. If we see a vending machine, I'm definitely going to be buying juice boxes exclusively. Unsettling concoction empowers juice boxes. That'll be nice if we can get some again. Speak of the devil. Alright, we're very short on money. Alright, the red coat sorcerer man is definitely a difficulty spike. Alright, there's a juice box. Now we need way more of them. I mean, I think it's a normal enemy, but this guy feels like a mini-boss, honestly. Alright, our sharp pointy gift is activated, so we get bonus shots if we stay still. But that's not a good position to be in. Let's get out of here. Ugh. I'm gonna avoid using the juice box as long as possible. Just because at least we'll get some benefit out of the item we foolhardily took. I mean, it's nice when it's working. See, I thought he was shooting at me again, but it was my own shatter shots. Three coins. A little too close for comfort there. Okay. I should have let this chest just stay here. Plus 10% resist. Does that mean we take 10% less damage? Our health is just too low to be messing around with traps, honestly. Whew. I'm getting a little bit antsy. Technically, we have not died yet. Oh, yikes. The plant's gotta go, man. That means you too. Alright, that is our boss door. We might be able to afford, hopefully, 2 juice boxes. Fingers crossed, we'll see. I don't think we're in a very good position, though. That's the girl who was friends with Regan. Shh. Oh, I mean, friends with Goneril. Shh, no, they're not friends anymore. Oh, I'm so bad with politics. I don't think we were friends with either of them. Like, they seemed like jerks based on what they did. Okay, juice box, and we cannot afford another juice box. I want to use them right now, but I also want to stay below the 35% health threshold to get the benefit of our knife. Or the sharp pointy gift, which is most likely a knife. And then as we get hit, we'll use them to stay out of, you know, the death range. Alright. And it is Regan. Ooh. I don't like the fireball attack. That took us out of the 35% chance range, so, or 35% health range. I knew there was going to be some bullcrap. Alright, so we have 2 more of her. We have like RGB versions. And they just shoot, they don't even take damage. Still not as bad as the second phase of the clock. Okay. It is quite difficult to get close to her. I mean, it's easy to get close to her, but without taking damage. We should be somewhat okay, as long as we're patient, which I'm not being. Let's use our chalk and see if that does something. I think it completely missed everything. Okay. Oh god, okay. We have no juice boxes, and we are really low on health. Oh my god, she has a 3rd phase. We are shooting 3 shots though, which is nice, but... Oh no, 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 no! Alright. That would have been fun to beat the second chapter boss on our first try, but it was not meant to be. Before we go, let us check what we got for upgrades real quick. Whispers. Gain up to 20% extra crit chance when near an enemy. I see no reason not to do that. I mean, I guess it was too much to hope for to have a perfect stat card. Let's go ahead and leave some credits. Okay. That is all we can do, so until next time.